Kissing Frogs podcast is all about the fun side of dating the wrong people. Ever been on that really bad first date or dated a total douchebag? Well, instead of crying about it, laugh about it. Come share your stories on Kissing Frogs podcast and tell us if you made it through all these frogs and found your prince or princess. Hi, this is Tiffany Hill, and right now we're doing our first podcast for Kissing Frogs, and I'm super excited to have Mishi here as our first guest. So how are you?
I am doing fantastic. Thank you so much for having me here.
Of course. I'm super excited. So why don't you just tell us a little bit about you?
Okay, so I work in entertainment. I'm also a personal assistant, but I am a casting director. I'm an actor. I'm a model. As well as a singer-songwriter. I do a little bit of rapping and kind of a Jill of all trades, I guess you could say.
Okay. And where are you from?
I am from Detroit, so Southwest.
Okay. And where can we find you?
You can probably find me on Instagram under Mishi Music. So it's MIISHI Music.
All right. Thank you for being here. And so the whole Kissing Frogs is all about dating the wrong people, whether it's a first date, long-term relationships, and instead of crying about it and like, oh, I hate my life and why am I losing this person, we're going to have fun about it. We're going to talk about the funny stories that didn't seem funny at the time. They're funny now, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so do you have a funny, crazy story about dating someone?
I could probably, it's weird. It's a weird story. So I was talking to this guy years ago, and maybe I want to say it wasn't even the second time we had hung out. Mm-hmm. And he invited me to his house, and he lived in his parents' basement, which a lot of people do. You know, whatever. If you can save money, that's fine. But I'm sitting on his couch downstairs, and I'm just watching TV, and, you know, couple minutes go by and he's not around, and then, you know, maybe 10-15 minutes go by and he's still not there. So I kind of just turned around, and there's a bed downstairs, and he's laying on the bed totally nude, like big hairy chest, just kind of lounging on his bed. And then he pats it like a dog, like, come here. Now, we had just started talking. I didn't really know this guy. There was no even, like, kissing, no holding hands, no type of, like, interest really even shown. And I just turn around to this guy, just uncalled for, laying on his bed totally nude. And I just thought, no. Like, no, I don't want. And then he calls me over like a dog, like, come here. So I just told him, no. And it was just so, like, heartbreaking because he kept trying to, like, no, come here, like, as it's like it's okay. And, you know, that's a big thing with, like, consent nowadays. We want to make sure that we're getting consent. So after I told him no, and then he's still kind of pressuring me, no, come here, like, as in, I'm gonna change your mind, just come sit here. And I'm just sitting on his couch, like, turned around, like, no, it's not gonna happen. And it was just, it was so awkward. I ended up honestly just leaving after that. And we didn't talk again. He still kind of, like, texts me occasionally, but it was just so awkward. It was so weird. And I will never forget that man.
So we get this guy, full frontal, full nude in his bed, not even the second date, Yeah, just trying to just get it on with you, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's odd, weird.
Yeah.
But so are you dealing with a lot of these guys today that are actually doing this now, whether it be social media, whether it be, like, are you getting dick pics in your DM?
Oh.
Like, what are we doing here? Like,
girl, there are so many dick pics that I receive. Not that long ago, I had someone just send me, like, a ton of dick pics. And I'm not even joking with you. It's uncalled for, you know. And then he sent me cash.
Okay.
So it was like, oh, I mean, okay, whatever, more power to you. But yeah, there's a lot of sexual, I feel nowadays people just kind of jump into things. There's no, before when we were younger, even, I don't know, generations, holding hands were a thing.
Right.
Just a simple holding hands, or the touch, like a brush of your hand, just touching, and that rush that you get. And now it's just so quick that people are trying to jump into things and jump into the bedroom, and it's just like a bunch of little hornballs running around everywhere.
It used to be holding hands and like little notes and stuff like that were so sweet and so fun, and now it's like dick pics. People are sending you money now. Was he expecting you to have sex with him?
Honestly, this guy has no idea who I even really am, where I work, and I would certainly hope not, because he's a larger man.
Okay.
Large man.
All right. So he's on the hefty, big teddy bear style. There's nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with
but
that.
But I just, I don't really know him. He doesn't really know me. There's a lot of mess out there.
Okay.
There is.
So now are you currently single?
I am currently single, yes.
Okay.
I'm very single.
Very single. Okay, everybody, she's very single. So are you looking for your Prince Charming? Because you find, clearly you haven't found one.
No.
So are you looking for Prince Charming right now?
I wouldn't say that I'm looking. I wouldn't mind someone, coming into my life and us going through this journey. Mostly this whole past year, I've just been working on myself, working through past traumas, going back and just doing an overall self-care, spiritual, mentally, physically. And I think that that's really important, that a lot of people don't go back and actually take care of the trauma and the triggers that we have without even really knowing that we're being triggered by something or getting angry or why. So I think that right now I'm so much further than I was a year ago or my whole life, that now I would be in the state to actually meet someone that's up to that full potential, instead of having all of these problems not really being confronted and then things not working out. So I wouldn't mind it. I would love for my Prince Charming to walk through the door, or supermarket or wherever he's at.
Girl, I'm sure he's on his way. I've been there too. I'm single myself. So what kind of dating advice can you give to our listeners?
I would have to say to be patient, to be kind. Our tongue can be used as a weapon, and the things that we say and the hate that we spew or what we boast needs to be brought back to love and giving and sincerity. And a lot of times I think that people are, what's that saying? It's be quick to listen, slow to anger, and a lot of people don't have that. I mean, we know the phrase, we know the sayings, but people don't actually have that in them and get that engraved in their soul. And I think that that's something that we should probably take away, is just to be patient, be considerate, and sometimes you just have to lay things down. If you've known someone for years and you truly love someone and you've been through the ups and downs, people are quick to cut people out. And I think that if that's toxic, that's a necessity. It needs to happen. You need to get toxic and bad out of your life. But for the people that are just going through something and are having a rough patch and didn't hear the right words, or I guess just be patient and be kind and loving and take that away and just love.
Okay. Yeah, that's great advice. I think that it really starts with just working on yourself, being the best you, and not having the toxic people, like you said, in your life. And we're going to find our Prince Charming, girl. I promise you.
Oh, he's out there.
So, yes. And I want to thank you for being here on Kissing Frogs. And Nishi, thank you so much.
Oh,
you're awesome.
You're welcome. I'm so proud of you. And I'm happy to be here.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Kissing Frogs podcast is all about the fun side of dating the wrong people. Ever been on that really bad first date or dated a total douchebag? Well, instead of crying about it, laugh about it. Come share your stories on Kissing Frogs podcast and tell us if you made it through all these frogs and found your prince or princess.